This is your host, Quasar Raspel, and welcome to Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Final Mix. We're going to begin by playing it. This is a game I've been looking forward to for so long. It has an autosave. No, I'm just kidding. Guys, I am super pumped for this! I am unbelievably pumped for this. Seriously. I'm going off of a Kingdom Hearts high right now, simply because it's been way too long since I last played a Kingdom Hearts game. We're talking, I finished off Kingdom Hearts 2 maybe a month ago, and spent that time editing those videos rather than, and rendering those videos rather than actually, how do I want to put this, making more Kingdom Hearts videos. In fact, if you guys have seen my Mega Man videos at all, and I'm saying videos a lot, if you guys see my Mega Man stuff, you know that I got a new computer. This is actually the very first recording I've done from my PS4 since I've gotten that new computer, which had to be at least 3 weeks ago. At least, oh man, maybe more than a month. I actually had to re-download all the software. Actually, it had to be more than a month. Jeez, it's been way too long. I know, that doesn't mean wow, Q needs to play a Kingdom Hearts game each and every month. He needs to really get his stuff together. But no. It's not about that. It's simply that I'm just excited for Kingdom Hearts 3, and since it's coming out January, should be coming out January. I'm not gonna be upset if it doesn't come out January like it said it is, but I will be disappointed. But yeah, it's that means we only have 6 months until Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, and I still have to play 3 more games. No, maybe 4 more games, including this one, before that time. So 4 games in 6 months for me is kind of a big deal when they're as long as Kingdom Hearts is. But this might be one of the shorter ones. I actually forget how long this game is. I remember it goes relatively faster than all the others, simply because a lot of the collectibles are not really needed, a lot of the side quests are not really needed, and the fact that I need to think of the right words for this. We'll be skipping over a lot of it for each character. For example, I'm not going to do every character's mini games every single time throughout all 3 stories, because we're going to be playing on Proud mode. Yes, choose carefully. I'll have the vibration function. I'm not going to skip the introduction because, yeah, we're going to be playing through this game 3 times, but don't think that this is going to be the same thing each time. Each story is very different than the rest. We get to see it from 3 different perspectives, and not one of those dumb perspective games where you play the same game and it has a different boss in the stage. No, these take you to different areas sometimes as well. I don't know if there's a single location where you go to... Oh, do I have to watch the cutscene all over again? I'm gonna skip it. This is the same cutscene as you guys just saw in the actual intro. But, just think that this is immediately after that meteor shower. Well, this is not immediately after that meteor shower, is it? I actually have no frame of reference when this game starts, but in fact, this scene is extraordinarily confusing to me to this day. Not this one. This one actually makes sense to me. We see what looks to be Xehanort looking out at the sunset.
This world is just too small.
And by the way, if this game looks a little off comparatively, keep in mind that this was originally for the PlayStation Portable. So for a portable game, this looked dang good, and I actually still have this for my PlayStation Portable. I only have like 3 games for that. Final Fantasy Crisis Core, Dissidia 012, and Birth by Sleep. Yeah, I had a lot of Square Enix games for it. Nothing else really appealed to me at the time.
Empty world, like a prison. I imagine
But
you're
going
looking
off
right
of, like, Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2, this is a much better graphical quality game. And I really like the Kingdom Hearts games that actually emulate the style of Kingdom Hearts rather than, you know, what Chain of Memories did. I'm not saying Chain of Memories is bad. For the Game Boy Advance, that was amazing. But we still could have done without the actual card battle. They could have had that kind of gameplay, random encounters, experience drops. They could have had all that just without the cards, and then had a pool of things that Sora could use while, you know, attack it. But that's nitty gritty, and he's shirtless for no reason. I like that he does still have his pants, simply because they don't want to show him in the nude, but like, he also has his shoes on? I guess, to be fair, how many feet do you think they've actually animated in the Kingdom Hearts series? I'm not going to think about that too long. I just think that maybe Tarzan is the only, like, human feet they've ever drawn. Possibly.
But this is...
Maybe that's why Tarzan never shows up in future Kingdom Hearts games. They were just like, nope, too much feet. He doesn't have shoes the size of his head.
Yeah. That was my light. But my heart is fractured. And now, the little I have left is slipping away.
I don't know, that's a lot of light you got there comparatively to what was taken.
Huh?
So yeah, as of right now, this guy, who we don't know, who looks a lot like Roxas... No, I'm kidding, he totally looks like Roxas, and there's a reason for that. I'm assuming you guys are coming here after play... Like, if you guys have never seen Birth by Sleep before, this is a game you can jump into easy enough without playing the other games in the series, but this opening is just a little bit confusing.
Open the door.
Yep, and that's Roxas's panel from Kingdom Hearts 2. Isn't it? No, that is different. It's got a couple of different symbols. Roxas never had his own. That's right. When he fell down on his platforms, they were all of Sora. Well, when Sora dropped down, they were all of they were all of the Seven Princesses of Heart, or most of them anyway.
A keyblade.
Still got no idea what that did or what the point of that was, but maybe we'll see the ramifications of that later. Because most times when people, you know, the big flashy light thing appears, it's like in Kingdom Hearts 2, the gateway opens, and in Kingdom Hearts 1, they sealed the keyhole, but what door was he talking about? I still have no idea. Open the door to Kingdom Hearts. I'm speculating again. It ultimately doesn't matter too much. But yeah, these are the character models for a PSP game. Yes, slightly touched up for the PlayStation 4, but to be honest, I remember them not looking too different than what we're looking at right now, and that, to me, was very impressive.
A meteor shower.
I am curious if they updated the Keyblade models. I mean, when I played this game before, just testing it out, I barely remember any of it. I played it for a bit, going like, yeah, I'm gonna. I never beat any of when I played it for PS4, simply because I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna have to do a playthrough of this anyway. No sense in rushing back and having everything fresh in my mind. I'm sure I'll remember all of it because I seriously do love these games.
Can't see much from here.
Sorry about the cut there, I had a sneezing fit. But yeah, let's get out of here. And this game works very differently than all the other Kingdom Hearts games we've seen. But this is not the last time we'll be seeing a system like this, and it's kind of interesting. This is basically just teaching me the basics. You earn prizes by defeating enemies or hitting things in the field. Green prizes restore HP, yellow ones give you money.
What? You want a piece of me too?
Jeez. And yeah, as you can see in the bottom left-hand corner, we can use our actions such as Quick Blitz. We also got Arrow and Strike Rate. So that's just a simple system. I'm not sure how I feel truly about it in comparison to the regular ones, because that also replaces all the magic you get. Oh right, lock on, duh. Now it's teaching me about the treasure chest. I was wondering where that was. Oh, right. I'm so used to Kingdom Hearts 2, pressing triangle to open them.
Wait, what am I messing around here for?
Yeah, man, there's a meteor shower. He just saw those and I was just like, I need to hit things!
Wow.
And remember, each star in the sky represents another world. So what the meteor shower must be is other worlds flinging across space at a zillion miles per hour.
Whoa! Give me a break, Aqua.
Ven, you hopeless sleepyhead. You know, you should have at least brought a blanket.
But did I dream that place up? It really felt like I'd been there before, looking up at the stars.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah. I know. Hey, Aqua.
Hmm?
You ever wonder what stars are? Where light comes from?
What they say?
That every star up there is another world.
Huh?
Terra.
Yep. Hard to believe there are so many worlds out there besides our own. The light is their hearts. And it's shining down on us like a million lanterns.
What? I don't get it.
In other words, they're just like you, Ven.
What does that mean?
You'll find out someday, I'm sure.
I want to know now.
Man, do you know?
Too young to know.
I mean, I just noticed
Quit
Aqua
treating me
was
like a
just
kid.
dangling her feet over that. People like to dangle off of insanely
what are
high
you laughing
places
at?
in this
can't
universe,
help
don't
it.
they? Because I have no idea.
You two would
Like,
make the
here's the
weirdest
thing.
brothers.
At least with Twilight Town, they would have hit the floor eventually, but that was an abyss she was she was on top of.
Oh, yeah. Terra, you and I have our Mark of Mastery exams tomorrow.
What do you mean, oh yeah? I mean,
I
obvious.
made us good luck
You
charm.
guys should have known about that for months, probably. To prepare for it your whole life.
Here.
I get one too?
Of course. One for each of us.
Yeah.
Somewhere out there, there's this tree with star-shaped fruit. And the fruit represents an unbreakable connection. So as long as you and your friends carry good luck charms shaped like it, nothing can ever drive you apart. You will always find your way back to each other. Technically, I think you're supposed to make them with seashells. But I did the best with what I had.
And that
Sometimes
explains the
you are such a
Oathkeeper keychain that Sora
What do you mean
gets.
sometimes? So this isn't a real good luck charm?
Well, that's yet to be seen. But I did work a little magic on it.
Really? What?
An unbreakable connection.
And we get Wayfinders. And we get our introduction to D-Links, but we won't be getting into that this episode.
Anybody want to spar?
I can take you.
Yeah, some sparring. And now we get to see everyone in action. First off, Terra.
Quit going easy on me. You're not gonna win unless you stay on the offensive.
I blocked one attack. And now as you see the bottom left, the command gauge, as you smack people, it goes up. And now it changed my attack to finish. And obviously as it shows, when you complete that, you get a finish command. We'll learn more about command styles and everything else as we play the game. It really is one of those things you need to play instead of, you know, experiment, instead of just reading about. And now we get Shot Lock. It's kind of an ultimate attack that uses your focus gauge in the bottom right. There's a lot of different shot locks.
Okay, let's wrap this up.
I tend to find that the ranged ones are far more useful, but there are some. Now let's try to win with all three characters, because this episode is not going to go beyond the intro. But yeah, Terra, instead of actually getting a dodge roll, he gets a dash. He's more of a physical fighter.
It comes with experience.
Then we got, yep, Ventus, who is a much faster fighter. We already saw his attacks, but for the most part, he can dodge roll instead.
Gotcha. Yeah. Win.
And that's what Arrow does. And his finish command is a flurry of hits rather than a leap up to one strong one. And finally, Aqua is the mage. She has a lot of magic to her attacks. So Thunder, Blizzard. For some reason, she... Oh yeah, she creates orbs around her. She can cartwheel, which she has the most iframes with this. And her defense is a barrier. Oh, jeez. Stop doing that! Wow! I couldn't stop him from throwing that Keyblade. You know what? I'm gonna try again. I don't want to take that. I was too busy trying out my moves. But you were just so keen on whirling that thing around.
Gotcha. Thunder. Come on. Freeze. Gotcha.
Aqua really suffers the most at the beginning because her magic's not that good. There we go.
Looks like I win.
And I'm good on the sparring.
Trust me, you guys are ready. You're gonna clean up at the exam tomorrow.
I hope it's that easy.
It's like the Master said. Power is born within the heart. When the time is right, you just need to look inside yourself, and you'll find it there.
And now, for some reason, it gives us the command board, which is a dumb mini game. You do have to play it for a couple of secret characters, but
Stuff that's happened.
we'll get into that way later. Open the save menu. Yeah, I'll save over that. Let's see how... Yeah, I made it to level 20 apparently. I don't even remember that.
Hey, we're gonna head back.
Yeah, me too.
Where do you think that bridge originally led to? Because, again, abyss all around. They should really fix that.
Together. Always.
That would be the last night we ever spent beneath the same stars.
Well, that's ominous. Oh, Mickey. Still the sorcerer's apprentice.
Mickey, I cannot shake the feeling something terrible is about to transpire.
And from here is where we get to choose where our adventure goes and which character we're going to start with. I think I might call this episode Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Prologue, and then have Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Terra Episode 1, Ventus Episode 1, and Aqua Episode 1. I don't know how I'm going to actually structure that in a YouTube playlist, but I hope you guys like that. I mean, I'll be playing them through all in one go, but in case you guys wanted to, like, see where it is, because if it gets into, like, episode 40, and I'm at the beginning of Aqua's story, then that would be kind of weird to me. I'd prefer to start it as it is. But I am going to go Terra, Ventus, then Aqua in terms of playing this game, though. So I'm just going to be going down this list. But that's going to be it for this episode. Next time, we'll be starting Terra's adventure. Until then, this has been your host, Quasar Raspel. Hoping to see you in the next video, and signing out.